Hi guys, my name is Isabelle and I'm going to go through some different pre-writing strategies. I made this video because pre-writing is one of the most useful but undervalued parts of the writing process. Pre-writing can help you to develop, organize, and refine your ideas in order to create a more cohesive work. As you're watching this video, I would like you to ask yourself what kind of learner you are and how you manage your time. And then I want you to use these answers to these questions and pick which pre-writing strategy fits best into your writing style and your style as a learner. In this video, I'm going to go through 3 different strategies that you can use before you begin writing. I would like to note that one strategy may work better than another for a particular person or assignment, and you can combine multiple strategies as well. First, a very useful way to get started on a writing assignment, especially if you're completely stumped, is to use listing or brainstorming. When using this technique, you should look at the topic and jot down anything that comes to mind. These could be terms, brief phrases, or even little drawings. It is important to note not to use full sentences because you don't want to constrain yourself by spending too much time thinking about how to form the sentence. Also, remember not to edit at this point either. Your goal is to just get down as many ideas as you can. After you finish your list, you can start to group things that share similar attributes or themes. Give each group a different label based on their shared characteristics. Pick a group with ideas that you would like to build off of and try and create a sentence that sums up the ideas in that group. That sentence can become your working topic or thesis statement, or it can just be a point of beginning for your outline or paper. Next, a very useful strategy for pre-writing is clustering or mind mapping. This method is also useful if you are just getting started on your assignment and feeling a little bit lost. It can be very useful for visual learners who benefit from seeing all their ideas and how they relate. To use this strategy, write your main subject in the center of the page and circle it. Then, as you think of ideas that relate to your subject, write them down around the main subject, circle them, and use lines to attach them to the main idea and connecting ideas. Repeat this process with your ideas, creating a web-like string of ideas on your page. This process is also very useful to help establish relationships between different ideas. So you can eliminate ideas that do not have many connections and expand on ideas that have many connections. This can really help create focus and clarity in your paper as well as build a strong, well-developed argument. Lastly, you can use free writing either on its own or in addition to one of the previous strategies. Free writing depends on allocating a specific amount of time for yourself to write nonstop. So, with either your prompt or your previous brainstorming out in front of you, set a timer for 5 or 10 minutes and write continuously. Don't focus on having perfect grammar or even complete ideas, but try and get as much on the page as you can. After the timer goes off, go through and highlight your best ideas from your paper. Continue this process until you have narrowed your topic and you have multiple developed ideas that you can even incorporate into your paper. You can even heavily edit these paragraphs, and sometimes they can be transitioned into body paragraphs of your essay. Often, as students, we get super stressed out with the idea of writing a long paper or tackling a big assignment. Brainstorming and pre-writing helps to reduce this stress and can create a baseline of ideas that you can develop off of. After brainstorming, I think it is often helpful to create a more detailed outline of your paper, but as the writer, you should decide what feels most comfortable and natural in your writing process. You should trial some of these processes and see which feels best. Think about the questions I asked at the beginning of this video and see which process fits into your answers the best. If you know you are more of a visual learner, you might want to try mind mapping. But if you like more rigid organization, you might want to try listing and then turning that list into a more detailed outline. Remember that the writing process should be individualized to your needs. I hope this video helps and good luck!